Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Last season, Portland won the Northwest Division and had a good year, certainly, but they had some issues when they were the away team on the road and away from the Rose Garden. They had some problems.
Yeah, actually played under 500 on the road, Kevin. Something you rarely see out of a team that wins 51 games.
Rondo against Lillard. Screen by Cousins. Rondo drives in. He feeds it to AC. Kicks it out to Gay. Clock at 6.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And McCollum with the slam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And as you said with the Blazers, they were the only team to win 50 games and still lose more than they won on the road. Last team to do that was the 2013 Denver Nuggets.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself. And we saw a similar first-round exit for the Blazers of that 2013 Nuggets team. If the Blazers want to go deeper this season, they'll need to be much tougher on the road.
And McLemore slams it in.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Wasted no time on that one. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Cousins. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Game. Can't get it to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Harkless with the bucket.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Here's AC. Plumlee with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Lillard the pass to Plumlee. Second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Trailblazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And then for the Trailblazers, Ed Davis is checked in for Aminu. Henderson comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Krabs subbed in for Damian Lillard. Bellinelli pulls it in.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
And the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And Plumlee kicks to Henderson. Back to Plumlee.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He hits the second from the line. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The drive by Collison, and it's sent back by Plumlee. No good from Caspi. Here's Crabb. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That will count, and that's not going to go. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Myers Leonard is out there with Davis. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Crabb in the shooting guard position.
And I think it's fair to say last season was a bit of a transition year for the Kings. I mean, after firing Malone and the injuries to their stars, they just tried to build for the future, realizing that was going to be in their best interest.
That's good. Cauley-Stein's got his first points of the game. Lillard attacking. Oh!
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
From deep, Gay. Another miss by Gay.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The Kings trail by 3. That's good from McLemore on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Sacramento making some changes. Cousins comes in for Cauley-Stein. And Quincy Acey's subbed in for Caspi. Portland also making some changes. Vonleh comes in for Ed Davis. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Gerald Henderson. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Lillard with it. 8 points for him. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Only 1 turnover so far in the game for him, Kevin. Another reason they're in the lead with halftime approaching, taking care of the ball.
Rondo drives in. Here's Acey. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league last season. Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
Now here's McLemore. He has 6. They now take the lead. And the Kings lead by 1.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
A different look now for Portland. Plumlee comes in for Myers Leonard. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. Knocks it loose.
That was almost a highlight reel play, but they couldn't quite sync up.
Conley kicks to Crabbe. And here's McCollum for 3. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Now here's McLemore outside. Plumlee with the rebound. And what a pickup to get a guy like Carl Gregg on their bench, as you mentioned. He's just been a winner, Clark, his entire career.
Well, he's climbing the ladder in the all-time wins category as a coach, and also he's a cancer survivor. He's overcome a battle with cancer, and that also lends itself to having great compassion and respect for George Karl.
As did his son Kobe.
That's right. That's right. It's a family affair.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. The Kings trailing. Rondo drives in, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's McCollum. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And then Cousins with the dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Crabbe dishes to McCollum. Crabbe kicks to McCollum. Poked loose. It's stolen by Rondo. Up the floor. Here's McLemore.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 31-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
Curry's checked in for the Kings. Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Crabbe. Rondo. It's deflected, and they get it back. Good. 7 points here for Cousins.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Aminu. Rebound by the Kings.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Collison, the pass to Bellinelli. With 4 seconds on the clock. Clark, you talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of...
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Kings on top, up 1. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You gotta like what Mason Plumlee has done in this game.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. You gotta like what Mason Plumlee has done in this game.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And the interior defense has to get tougher here in the second half. He's making them look really bad.
They got Cauley Stein. Collison is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Caspi, and it's Butler in at the three. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. For Portland, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
The Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
Throws up, and Cousins throws it down.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
And, you know, we'll never really know the full details of why Malone was fired, but the effect it had on the team was easy to see. Kings really tailspinned out of control afterward.
Here's McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Ben McLemore.
You know, the Kings, I think, will look back and realize they made a dubious decision the way they handled that coaching change. I mean, lucky for them, they were able to right things, so to speak, by landing George Karl later on. Clearly one of the better coaches in NBA history.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. A different look now for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Krabs subbed in for McCollum.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Harkless. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Curry's checked in for Ben McLemore. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Harkless. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And it's Rondo penetrating. And a miss there off the inbound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The drive by Gay. The shot by Curry, no good.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Sacramento didn't have a free-flowing offense, and they wanted to get up and down, and it showed in their play transitioning from stagnant to free-flowing.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Davis is checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Harkless. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Crabbe. Pass to Henderson. And it's Davis with the jam. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
The drive by Collison. Wide open look. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Crabbe. The Trailblazers rebound. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Here's Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Davis dishes to Lillard. For 3. He got it up in time. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. On the floor for Portland, they've got Myers Leonard. Crabbe is out there with Brian Roberts. Then it's Henderson, and it's Davis in the center position.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And for Portland, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
On the wing, Davis dishes it to Crabbe. Ring shot on the way. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Crabbe's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Trailblazers. The kick out to Collison. Pass to Caspi. He dishes it to Bellinelli. Outside Butler. Tries again. Davis with some nice D. Portland leading. Here's Roberts. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And he banks in the layup. Roberts got 4 points this quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Shooting for Sacramento.
Seems every season, Clark, you hear the same thing. Portland Trail Blazers had to deal with some tough injuries.
Kevin, it appears as though it might actually be a curse. I don't like to use that word, but the history of this team in injuries is as unique as any in the league. Last year, no different.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Gay comes in. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Anderson with it. Now defended by McLemore. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Sacramento calls timeout.
And that's 11 points for Mason Plumlee.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high percentage looks.
And stolen by Cousins. But they recover it. Gate kicks to AC. And stolen by Lillard. Pushing it up. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard. And it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Trailblazers?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Sacramento moving it around. AC.
Sacramento foul.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-3 run right now.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
To the wing right side. Lillard from outside. And he gets it to go.
For three.
And the Trailblazers lead by 14. And it's Rondo penetrating. That's good.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Trailblazers.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for McCollum. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play. And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we